Hello, I had the pleasure of talking with Natalia after the most recent episode of Miniature Masters. In addition to being a Polish miniature painter, she's also an incredible, nice, and genuine person. I can honestly say that one of my favorite parts of participating in Miniature Masters was getting to hang out with Natalia. In this video, she will be talking about Miniature Masters. In addition to this, she will also answer questions that you guys sent me on Instagram. And I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, we talked for so long, so I had to edit it down a lot. If you want to see the extended versions, you can go to either Natalia or my Patreons. It goes without saying that there will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen the most recent episodes of Miniature Masters, you should really go and look at those. And I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Natalia.
Hello.
Very
Nice to see you, Amalia.
Yeah, nice to see you too. It's been a while.
It was, yeah, since we saw each other like in person the last time when we were actually recording Miniature Masters. So it was like some time ago, right?
And that is very long ago because that was in April.
Yes, and now we have, July.
Yeah. But we have talked a little bit in between.
Yeah, and painted together.
We have also painted together. Yes, beautiful minis together, and talked a lot about upcoming conventions and
Yes, because you want to start traveling, right?
I want to start traveling. I'm actually now I'm 98% sure I'm going to SMC.
Awesome.
Unless it's sold out. I hope it's not.
No, it's not sold out like ever. So like it's not limited access like Warhammer. So you can go even if there's like a lot of tickets sold. No worries.
Awesome. So I will see you again soon.
I'm really looking forward to it.
So you have been on the Miniature Masters show together with us, and you're such an amazing painter. And I just felt like what we got to see in the show isn't that much. So do you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
Yes, sure. I can.
Natalia? Who is Natalia?
Who is Natalia? I'm Natalia. I like to paint miniatures. Okay, I have 3 cats, and like overall, I really like creativity. I like painting fantasy and like also fantasy in general, like reading books, playing video games. I play World of Warcraft, for example. I really like different illustrations and art in general, and it like translated very well into painting miniatures because I know it's like I just always thought that painting miniatures is cool. So when I started painting them, actually, I really felt that is my vibe. So I'm just sticking to it and having a lot of fun.
I have a question because you talk about having started several times, and you have such a unique style when you paint. When did you start developing this?
I seriously think that developing your own style starts in the moment where you actually start painting. And it's like having like this clearly visible style is just the effect of having enough practice to kind of start doing your own thing. And like your personal style, in my opinion, it's not only how you paint, but it's also the topics you decide to paint, the themes, the colors you pick. So this is more about your own character and like your experiences from life, what you like, what you don't like. For example, my style is a lot violets, blues, and those are the colors I like, and I like them since I was a child, right? So it's like this element of just me, basically, of my personality. So part of my style was there since I was born, basically, and it was growing as I basically grew up and got more experiences in my life. And then part of my style kind of started developing in the moment when I started painting and getting more experience. And then it was like truly visible, I know, maybe around like 20. So after 5 years of my painting. But it's like 5 years where I was actually, in the 5th year, I was actually painting display miniatures. So it was like a bigger scale. I could do more artistic things with it. So I guess if I started with painting display right away, maybe the personal style would be visible a bit faster.
Do you have, because you have your own brand where you design your own miniatures and you sell them, Owlsome Creations. When did you start this brand? Or when did you start designing your own miniatures, and why?
We started like in 2019, we started talking about the designs, and then like basically COVID happened, life happened, stuff like that. And we very slowly started kind of commissioning like an illustration or trying to find a sculptor. And then like throughout the COVID, everything was moving super slow. And in 2022, I guess, if I remember correctly, we just decided that, okay, I'm doing a lot of workshops, so maybe creating like an academic bust would be good, because basically, no, I just needed like a lot of miniatures for my workshops, okay? And and with that, we kind of, we didn't follow with the original miniatures we started designing, because everything was moving so slow, oh my god. And we just created 2 academic busts, which were popular. So then we went back to our original ideas, and we started doing more and more miniatures, basically. And it's very slowly but growing, and like we have more and more designs right now. Yeah,
it's very cool. I've seen so many people paint your owl knight, the owl. Yeah. I've seen a lot of different interpretations of that one, and I think what you're talking. Oh, you have it, or yeah.
Oh man, don't ask me how many owls I have. I have like 5. I have
never
4
had too
owls.
many owls, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's
so
like
pretty.
It's from workshops, so I'm doing like different stuff. Like here, I was showing how to blend.
Yeah.
No, it's
I can
out of
see
focus.
it.
But yeah, this one, oh, this is going to be the box art I will finish.
Oh wow.
This is the second box art I will finish.
That's beautiful.
And this one is from workshops as well. Like, and you can see like there's each medallion is like a bit different, because I was showing different different textures. Yeah, so owls are cool. Yeah.
But I have so many questions related to Miniature Masters that I want to ask, because we were there for 2 episodes together, and I'm just gonna start asking them, and we'll see. And what I was curious about is like, because when we went to Miniature Masters, they had already picked up all of the equipment. We couldn't choose what we got to use, and I'm just curious, was it something that you really missed when you were working in there?
For me, it was I know how to say it in a nice way, but like artistic quality paints, let's call it like that, or I know just like pure pigment paints with good saturation, like good pigmentation. I was missing that, and like my let's call it like key technique is using violet for my shadows. And to use to paint violet shadows, I need to have like this very, very deep, very dark violet, which is almost black when it's not mixed with anything else. And I was struggling a lot with painting with Vallejo paints because they're like violets from the main line are mixed with white, so they are not good for painting shadows. And their inks, I could use an ink for the shadow, but it was a bit too diluted in a way. So like having the like finding the right kind of mixes and good consistency of paint was very challenging. Yeah.
What paints are your go-to paints when you paint at home?
The paints I usually use are monument paints. I have paints over here, that's why I'm looking at them. I really like using monument paints, and my favorites are like in the tubes. It's called Expert Acrylics.
Okay.
But I also have like the Pro Acryl like main line, and then I really like using Holbein acrylic wash. I can like show it to you how it looks. So this is like a Holbein.
Okay.
Like this. Yes. And they are like those tubes, and they're like mostly pure pigments. And like I don't use only pure pigments in my painting, but I like to have some of the pure pigments to basically mix into my basic colors to slightly change the coloration and saturation. And then like I have a lot of pro acryls, as you can see over here.
Nice.
Yeah, they are very good. And those are like the most from Monument Hobbies, because they are like more pure pigment. Not all of them are pure, but yeah. And they have my favorite color, which is dioxazine violet. And
I'm
I
writing
recommend
all of this
to
down.
everyone.
I need to get some pro acryl.
Yeah, I recommend them. They are very, very good.
Okay,
Try them out.
After yesterday's, I've seen so many people really upset that you went. I feel like all of the comments are people saying that you shouldn't have been eliminated. I even saw a person say they would stop watching the show.
Oh no, don't stop it.
No, but like people were really upset, and I also thought your bust was really, really, really good. How did you feel about seeing it on the show? And yeah.
So I will be honest, okay? After the first episode, about the first 8 hours of painting, I was so done.
Yeah.
I really found out that, and like I'm not trying to make my elimination as the first one look good. I'm just like honestly telling you guys, like I don't do well in I found about it like after the first episode. I don't do well in speed painting, okay? So when I was in the bottom 2 on the first episode, I was like, oh my God, just let me go. I don't want to repeat it again, okay? And with all of the gratefulness, like being grateful for the opportunity to be there and, be part of this adventure, basically, I was really at peace with the idea of, okay, I can go home, eliminate me, I won't be mad.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that everyone kind of went to
stay for another week.
Yeah, and like during and we did like the first challenge, which was very aggressive with the 30 minutes, right? And it was a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was kind of done after the hour.
The 30 minutes, yeah.
Sorry? Yeah. Because, I was really chill with everything. I didn't care. Like, I didn't put on myself the pressure of performing well and, showing everyone that I can go to the final and shit like that. Because I just decided that it's like toxic to put this kind of pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
And I thought that I have like the chill approach, but then the half an hour started and my hands started shaking, and I was like sitting at peace, like over here, but my body was like, super stressed sitting under the clock, basically, with the seconds like flowing super fast.
I remember. Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah, and I was trying to paint, like do a good job, and like my hands were like that.
Yeah, so, mine too, actually. And painting with like these really small miniatures while your hand is shaking it's terrible.
Yeah, I was like trying to do something like this, take my knee and like stabilize everything, because like I couldn't paint at all.
Oh, that's terrible.
And like after that half an hour on the second episode, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Like I don't need this stress, basically. But then I got the dwarf. I kind of knew that I will probably be eliminated on that episode, so I was chill. And I just decided, okay, fuck it, I will do OSL because it's cool. And I will just have fun with the runes and stuff like that on the dwarf. And then I just went into it and I painted the OSL, and I'm happy with what I did.
It looked really, really good.
Thank you.
Like looking at the episode now and seeing the pieces, I'm still like amazed that you went for such a detailed and big model.
Yeah, like I know that like probably going for the pirate from Maxim would be like strategically would be a better decision on my part, but like part of my own painting process, like every day, is painting miniatures that I really vibe with.
Yeah.
And I didn't vibe with the pirate girl. I like seriously hated the chaos guy from Anastasia. Even though like Hera Models, they are like wonderful company. If you want to buy miniatures, buy from Hera Models or Owlsome Creations or Neko Galaxy. And And like I just saw like the dwarf. I like dwarfs, okay? I always wanted to paint a dwarf. I never had the opportunity because I usually paint like different stuff. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to die, let's die with the dwarf in my hand. Yeah, and I went for the dwarf. I'm happy with it. I like what I did, and I didn't have to force myself to enjoy painting it. So I just stayed true to myself, and
it's so
chill,
cool.
basically.
Went out with a bang.
And I have to say that like meeting you guys and hanging out with everyone, like being part of this adventure was, I was eliminated first, but it's still like it is one of like the most unique and positive experiences in my life. So it's I may be eliminated first, but there is no ill will and stuff like that. I'm super happy that I was there.
Yeah. Oh, and you got the tattoo, didn't you? During
Oh yeah, we got me, Anastasia, and Carla. We got tattoos from Miniature Masters. So can you see it? Like this one.
It's an M.
Yeah, this one here.
It's very cute. I want to get one myself when I have a little bit more money.
Do it.
Yeah, it's very, very
It was cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna take some questions that I got sent. So apparently,
give it to me.
Apparently your husband sent a question. I don't know which one, so you can try to.
I can try to guess.
Try to guess. Yeah. Okay, so the first, I'm just gonna ask all of them. Do fish drink water?
Sorry, again?
I don't know. Do fish drink water?
Do fish drink water?
Yeah, that's a question I got.
I think that they drink water, but only with their eyes. Is it a good answer?
Yeah, I don't know if there is a good answer to this, but I think I did not expect that answer. So, okay,
It's my answer.
Yeah, that was a way to start. Let's see. How do you deal with other people's opinions without letting them get to you?
I don't know how to say it. Like, I always understood that there is me and there is like other people, and I have to make my way throughout life. And I need to make decisions, and they are my decisions. They are decisions. They maybe are not perfect, but I did them, and I kind of can try and optimize my next decisions in the future, and try to improve myself and basically get more knowledge, and then improve in the future. And I kind of and people may have opinions about me and what I'm doing. They may be right, they may be not right, they may understand my kind of position on or they may not understand it. So basically I try to listen to everyone, and I apply like this logic to my miniature painting tool. So I'm the painter. I tried, like I went through my road of learning how to paint miniatures, and I learned like all of the basics, how to use color theory, stuff like that. And right now I'm doing like decisions where some people may enjoy it and some people may not like it. And I'm fine with it, basically. I'm happy for people who like what I'm doing, and I respect people who don't like it. If people who don't like it express it in like a communicative way that I can understand, for example, then I try to take in their feedback, and then I may or may not apply it for the future.
And I also, at least for me, with the Miniature Masters going live, like we do see a lot of comments, and we do see feedback on miniatures. I think maybe all of us have seen negative feedback, even though it can be very little of it. And it's just, I don't know, it's not that difficult to separate, at least for me.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I feel like it's so distant for me. And obviously sometimes I agree, like often I agree. I can see lots of mistakes with my pieces. And it just doesn't affect. I think it would be worse if it was like everyone on the internet hated what I did. That would be bad, obviously.
But like it would be worse, but also I don't know, like you being there and you painting there, you did the mistakes.
Yeah.
And you weren't afraid to kind of expose yourself to the whole community to see your mistakes. So even if you did mistakes, I think that people shouldn't hate that much.
That's a very good point. Yeah, I'm sorry, but we had 8 hours or we had 5 hours, and you had to make decisions and you had to stick to them. So yeah, I feel like people should also keep that in mind when they give their feedback or their comments, I guess. Marco is saying, not really a question, but just to say you are both amazing. No, I fucked it up. Just to say you're both amazing. Keep smashing it. That is
Thank
very
you. We
nice.
will. Thank you very much.
We will. Thank you.
Yeah, and I will say right now that I'm Amalia. I already told you that, but I'm super happy that I met you on Miniature Master and that we became friends. It
Oh, I'm
was
so happy
I
too.
feel very, very lucky.
I feel very lucky too. It's actually I have to tell this. So when we took a flight from Stockholm to Umeå, and I knew because before we went to the competition, we didn't know who the other painters were.
Mhm.
Did you know any of the that there were? No, exactly. We didn't
No,
get to
I had
know
no
this,
information.
which is,
Yeah.
in my opinion, a little bit mean. But anyways, I knew there were 2 other contestants on the same plane from Stockholm to Umeå. And I went to the queue up for going into the airplane, and I recognized Natalia immediately. And I almost shit myself. I was like, I can't believe that she's a contestant. Because to me, like, you could have been a judge, you know? And Aaron was also on that plane. I was like, oh, fuck me. I was terrified. So I actually went up to Natalia when we reached Umeå airport. And you were so, like, welcoming and, what do you call it, like, approachable and fun.
Yeah, but I was happy that you approached me honestly, and you were super nice to me as well. And we were like, okay, that guy, he looks
Yeah.
like he may be a miniature painter. Should we approach them? And
Yeah.
we just went there together.
To
And
be fair,
we,
it was very easy to recognize. Even if I haven't known who you guys were, I think I would have recognized that you guys were mini painters, because you did look very like cool, if that's what I can say. Like you looked like
yeah,
miniature painters.
you looked very cool and cute as well. But I feel like you were more incognito in a way. So
Yeah, I could
it
say
wasn't
that.
for me like that's strikingly obvious. And also, like, I will be honest, like, Aaron took my whole kind of attention, because you could really tell that he is like
He was
some
like
guy
oozing miniature painting energy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, I noticed him and I was like thinking, okay,
Yeah.
he's there. Should I approach him? And then you kind of approached me, and
And then we
yeah,
approached him together. Yeah.
yeah.
Who do you reach out to when you want feedback?
Right now, mostly to my partner, I think, but he knows, basically he's the person who knows that, like, he's not afraid to tell me just the truth. He doesn't feel the pressure to be nice to me, and I know that when I will ask the question, I will get like the honest answer, but also he understands my way of painting. So he gets what I'm going for, basically.
So do you have any advice for people that doesn't have any friends that do miniature painting? Like, where can they reach out if they want feedback?
There are like different discords, and I think that the smaller discord the better, basically. But it also depends on the people on the discord. So I would recommend like finding like a local painting group, maybe, and trying to attend the painting meetings, like either in real life or online. Or finding like a hangout painting group online, and then trying to paint together to get people to know better and have the feel on how they communicate. And if you will feel that that the communication is good, basically, and you can trust in like conversation with them, and you feel comfortable talking with them, you can ask those people, like, or you can also find like a discord from like a professional painter. Maybe if you are willing to pay a little bit, you can go for Patreons, for example, and pay for like the feedback tier, or just hang out on the Patreon discourse. And usually they are or like streamers discourse. I don't know like if everyone has stuff like that, but I know that some people advise on discourse if they are streaming or like recording videos.
Yeah, there are lots of people, like regular people, that are happy to give feedback. And I think also a big thing, at least for me, like, you won't get along with everyone. So you might need to search for a bit, like go into different communities, and maybe you find a person here, you find a person there. I think it's about exploring, and it's about not giving up. This is a very cute message. Who or what are the biggest inspirations for your art? P.S. My wife and I love her art. Your art. We love
Thank you
your
very
art.
much.
But yeah,
Very sweet.
what or who are your inspirations?
First of all, I will say that it's I didn't know like Anastasia is like she was on the miniature painting market for like a couple of years, but recently, like this year, she became my inspiration. But
Nice.
so I would say Anastasia, for example, and Carla as well. And but like before, I always enjoyed and I really was like always inspired by Kaha Katarzyna Górska. She's a Polish painter who is like the settled Warhammer painter, like mostly Warhammer, but she has very artistic style, and her style is super unique, and I was always looking up for her, or like looking up to her. I really enjoy what Roman Lapat is doing. Arno Lataro. Mark Masclans. Yeah, it depends. Like I have like different people who I'm looking up to, like in different categories, basically. So I don't have one favorite painter. I have like different inspirations for different stuff. So
what should someone interested to learn display level painting focus on first?
I think that with the display painting level, I think that I would, like, assuming that you know all of the basic techniques, so you know how to blend, and you know, like how to dilute your paint, how to kind of place the paint on the miniature, how to work with it. I would say that working on lighting and like creating composition with lighting and shadow is very important. And it really, like, light and shadow is important with the bigger scales, because with the bigger scales you actually can paint it in a nice way. So I would go for like composition and light and shadow. Yeah.
Interesting. I need to work on that at least.
Yeah, but you're Amalia. You are a very good painter, like, already, I have to say, and you also have like very unique personal style, and I enjoy like your color use of color in particular. I think so. Yeah, it's like your painting works good on my endorphins, basically.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot coming from you. Josh from Miniature Masters has a question, and it is,
oh, nice.
What is your favorite Swedish pastry?
I would say the Jesus Christ, cardamom buns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how they are called in Swedish, but I thought that cinnamon is my favorite, but cardamom is actually my favorite. Yeah. They are very, very good.
And then we have Miniature Masters Trent has a question too, and it is, how are you so good?
Because I have the best idol, who is Trent, actually.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
He is a legend, actually.
And he has the nicest wombat on the market. So yeah, cheers, Trent.
Are there any big projects that you'd like to challenge yourself with that you haven't?
My biggest project I would like to do is to design the miniature, paint the illustration, scab the whole composition, and then paint it. And this is like something I would really like to do. I would really like to paint Saint Celestine and make a like super good base and like paint it with like I don't know how to say it, like good quality, but more in the Golden Demon style. So like super like those micro smooth blends.
Guy in Spirit is wondering, how did you start hosting workshops? Because he wants to do it in the future too.
When I started painting, in general, I was a part of Polish miniature painting community on Facebook, on miniature painting groups. And I just became active over there, giving feedback to people, and like again trying to understand people, like asking myself why I would change something. And that was a very good learning experience for me, because it kind of allowed me to know myself better as a painter in a way. And because I was giving good feedback, people just started asking me, Natalia, can you host a workshop? I would like to attend. I want to learn from you. So I guess like I went through this road, let's call it like that. So I can recommend this approach. You can start like hosting even like free classes in your local game store, or like a hobby store if you have. If you have like the painting space over there, or you can try organizing painting hangouts and giving people advice then. And this is like the natural way to grow your following and start teaching, basically. Yeah.
Do you have one hard lesson every mini painter should learn?
Actually, the hardest lesson, maybe not for everyone, but definitely for most of the people, I would say, and I had to learn it as well, is to accept feedback and like admit that you needed help, or you didn't know something. Because I think that for people it's hard to admit that, okay, I need to reach to someone, or if you get the feedback, it's sometimes hard to accept that you needed it, and that you need and basically that you weren't wrong in a way, that your painting wasn't optimal. So I think that's going like with this approach, I would say. Yeah.
If I can pitch into this, it can be, I don't know, I started to think, but for me it has been very tough to enter this like online, like MPO and Squidmar Open, and getting maybe like lower than you were hoping for. It can hurt sometimes, and just kind of accepting that there is so much room for improvement. And that doesn't mean you're bad, but it means that there's a long way and there's so much more to learn. We have another miniature master. Carla wants to know.
Carla.
Well, I guess you did answer this. How you developed your style and whether it was inspired by other artists. But I feel like we have touched on that.
Yeah, with other artists, I would just maybe add that there were miniature painters who were inspiring me, but also there was a lot of art, like traditional art, like traditional sculpts, illustrations, stuff like that, that I just liked forever. And I just wanted to put it into my painting. So there was like, I was developing everything like based on like the painting knowledge I was getting, and like, practicing and stuff like that, because practicing is super important. But also I had a lot of references from like the traditional art, let's call it like that.
Okay, I do want to ask this though. What would you say is your biggest achievement in life, I guess, but maybe connected to miniature painting so far?
Oh my god, this is hard question.
Yeah, it's mine.
It's yours. Okay, that's why it's so hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the biggest achievement is like having so many people like writing me nice comments and like nice messages that they feel inspired by my art. And I think that it's like it touches me like the most, in a way that I feel that I actually accomplished something. Because I know I feel like I have a unique voice with my art and my art style. And when I was beginning to paint, I thought that my painting won't be very successful because it wasn't like Warhammer enough, or it wasn't, blended enough, stuff like that. And I just pushed to show like my stars and like my color combinations and like all of those dreamy paintings. And I'm just happy that, I can inspire more people to push for like similar or the same, in the same directions, basically. Yeah. So I just hope that more people will paint, and maybe more women will enter miniature painting. And yeah, it's like my like special thing when I see all of those messages. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I think that's a great answer, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
I have asked I haven't asked all the questions I have because we would be sitting here all night, but I've asked a lot of
Yeah,
questions.
sure.
And I really appreciate you taking your time to share your artistic feelings, not feeling, sharing your experiences and how it was to be on the show and how it is to be you as a painter. I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people are going to be curious going forward, following your journey, learning how to sculpt. And so
Oh yeah, that's the like with the improving yourself. That's the one of the things I want to do,
yeah,
right?
and
So
now you said it on the internet, so now you have to do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Natalia. Is there something you want to
Thank
say
you.
before you leave?
I don't know, like follow Owlsome Creations and follow me on Instagram. And also thank you very much, Amalia, for having me and for doing this interview.
Of course.
And I'm your very, very big fan. Not sure if the biggest, but very, very big fan. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of you too.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Super sweet.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.